Hello VideoStar users, welcome to the first lesson of the course. In this lesson we'll discuss how to make smoother transitions. After this lesson you'll be able to turn your transitions from basic to smooth. Let's start out with a basic spin. If you're not sure how to make this transition, I'd suggest checking out the Basic Transitions course first. To begin, go into Multilayer and add the first half of the transition. This is what we're working with. There are a few methods for smoothing your edits. One of them is with turbulence. There are a few different turbulence effects in the app which can be found by tapping Layout and searching for turbulence. Any of them can be used for the transitions, but let's use turbulence too. The slider on the side controls the intensity of the effect. Tap this button underneath the slider to open the advanced controls. Select the speed of your turbulence as well as the size. I'll use the medium speed and turn the side slider most of the way down to create this look. Now to animate it with keyframes. The goal is to adjust the turbulence so it starts at the same time as the transition. First, toggle to the layout slider. At the first frame of your clip, set the layout slider to 0. Once you find the starting place of the transition, set another layout keyframe. Next, scroll to the last frame of the clip and turn the layout slider up to 100. These keyframes ensure that the turbulence starts and ends in between these two keyframes. Feel free to play around with the movement of the keyframes to find what best suits your transition. Finally, add a graph to the last keyframe or create your own. You can either create this clip and add VideoStar Motion Blur later, or add tracking blur to the spin. As a free alternative, use the color effect focus. Once satisfied with the clip, tap Create. Now repeat these steps with the second clip. Instead of setting the turbulence or blur sliders to 0 at the start, set the percentage to match what the previous clip ended with. Add another keyframe either near the end or at the end of the clip and adjust the slider to 0. When done, tap Create. To add motion blur, go to Transform. iOS 14 or newer is required to use VideoStar Motion Blur, so if you don't see the feature, update your iOS. Tap Edit to open the VideoStar Motion Blur settings. The blur slider adjusts intensity. Blend blends the blur with the original clip. Adjust the blur to trail the frame, lead it, or both. 10 times creates a fun glitchy look. VideoStar Motion Blur settings depend on how intense you want the blur to be. For example, if there is already the tracking blur, then lower the intensity of VideoStar Motion Blur and vice versa. Once you're happy with the blur, tap Create. Here is the original transition, and this is the final result. Feel free to share your own results with the rest of the VideoStar community by adding the hashtag VideoStarSchool to your edits on Instagram or TikTok. If you have any questions about today's lesson, don't hesitate to contact us through the app by tapping on the question mark button and then support. Or if you prefer, you can use the discussion group. To download the materials used in this lesson, check out the contents of it. See you next time!